Could you ever imagine what life was going to be like in your 20s? Well, I never could, and now I'm in my 30s. I still find it hard to imagine my future. Will I become like my grandparents? We're going to be meeting June Brown, aka Dot Cotton, and Disco Raving Pete to talk about ageing.
Yeah, I don't like being old.
Who does? My dad was always full of witticisms that got me thinking. His take on ageing was simple. He said, you know when you're getting old because you know where all the graveyards are. He was also in agreement with whoever it was who said, the day you wake up without pain, you know you're dead. And now it's time for What's on Your Bucket List?
I'd like to visit Jordan to see the rose-red city, which is half as old as time.
I guess before I want to die, I just want to travel, see everything, win the lottery, something along those lines.
And I'm Irish, and I've got two chinchillas indoors called Man and Bean.
I don't want to be pessimistic about it, but there are a few things that I genuinely worry about when it comes to being old. Will I be poor and cold in the winter? Will I be lonely? Will I be mobile?
Is ageing amazing?
Certainly not, darling. It's absolutely horrific. I don't like it at all. Best thing to do is not even talk about it.
Oh, well, that's no good, because I really want to talk about it, because I'm worried about it, and I want to know, should I be worried?
Oh, you needn't be worried, dear, if you like getting older, if you like.
I was hoping that you would tell me it was
actually,
amazing.
I have been told by a clairvoyant friend of mine, twice he's seen this, that I'm going to live till I'm 100. I said, are you sure you don't mean 90? I thought, oh, God, I don't want to be all wrinkled and awful. He said, no, 100, he said.
But the thing is, you're really, really busy. You're so active. You know, you're here tonight. It's really late. You're having a Guinness. Smoking, shouldn't be. And, you know, what keeps you going?
I don't know. What is it they call it when it's not adrenaline? What is it when you've got no physical energy, but you've got mental energy? There's a word for that. Actually, I'm quite remarkable. If you're like me, you'll be all right.
I hope I am like you, most definitely. I want to know, which were your best years ever? Was it, you know, in the first 40 years or the second 40 years? Which was like better?
Neither, darling. 20 to 30, I had a whale of a time. And then 40 till about 70. So I had my nice time. There's, you know, not so happy patches in between. I know you're all on the amazing, but nothing is amazing. Well, it might be. You never know what's going to happen.
Bingo! Raving Disco Pete, you're known by many names, aren't you?
Yes, that is right, yes.
I've seen you in so many places around Brighton. Is this all you do, going out raving all the time?
Not all the time, but where there's music, I dance.
You love it. What are you doing when you're not out raving?
Probably doing some artwork or writing poetry.
Everyone loves you. You're a popular man and you're always getting so much attention wherever you go.
Oh, thank you.
Is ageing as bad as people imagine?
I age physically, but I haven't matured yet and reached old age mentally.
You're still young at heart, aren't you?
I try to stay young at heart, yes. And it keeps you fit, keeps your body beautiful, and you forget any problems you've got, any troubles, any aches and pains. Everything disappears when you dance. It's a new world out there.
What struck me about Disco Raving Pete is that he's so fit. He's not just enjoying himself, he's maintaining his body. And while he recognised that his body is ageing, dancing keeps his heart and mind young.
I don't wanna take no pictures, I just wanna take some shots. So come on, let's go. Let's lose control. Let's do it all.
Can I just say thank you so much for talking to me, and I really hope that, you know,
Well,
I grow as gracefully as you.
Excuse me, would you like me to show off my dress?
Most definitely.
It's quite old.
So when I asked June which she enjoyed more, the first half of her life or the last, she was very specific that she loved her 20s as well as her 40s, 50s and 60s. This means that in the first 40 years of her life, there are only 10 really great years, yet in the second half of her life, there have been 30. Encouraging? I think so. Perhaps I have a lot more to look forward to than I imagine.
What's on your bucket list?
I suppose one of the greatest things about ageing is that you start to realise how short life is. So if there's something you want to do before you die, then now is the time to do it. Now, while you can. Quick, go on then. What are you waiting for? Go on.
To be held by a beautiful blonde nurse and my son to say, Dad, you didn't do so badly after all.
I've been all over the world and I've seen such poverty. I've seen poverty, and we're just so lucky in this country.
I've never been alone before, chasing darkened skies above me, looking like the spring, like the winter.
For those of you who don't know what a bucket list is yet, seriously, don't wait to find out.